One of the most talked about things ever is the Tesla Cybertruck. Since the armor glass debacle, Elon Musk has been piquing people's interest in the Cybertruck. The problem is that the Cybertruck has been around for almost 3 years, but it is still not in the EV pickup segment. So, when will the Cybertruck come to market? And what is the most recent update for Cybertruck? Watch the video to find out. Welcome to Techmo. In today's video, we will be discussing and sharing the release date, price, and new changes that Elon Musk and Tesla have added to the Tesla Cybertruck. So, let's get started. The Cybertruck is currently going through the final stages of preparation before being released by Tesla. On the other hand, in contrast to its previous outings in public, we have just received an image of the Cybertruck launching in a manner that suggests it was just involved in an accident. There are a few significant scratches all over the windshield of this prototype. Not only that, but the front bumper of the vehicle is covered in scratches, and the back fender appears to have been damaged in some way. It appears to have just finished an extensive test in the real world. These appear to suggest that Tesla is testing the Cybertruck to its absolute limits before it is released. This bodes well for the all-electric pickup truck, the durability of which is one of the primary selling points of the product. In addition to that, the truck is outfitted with a number of lidar sensors. There are 2 sensors that have been bolted onto the hood, in addition to another sensor that is located off to the side above the wheels. There is speculation among Tesla enthusiasts that the apparent imaging equipment on the Cybertruck Prototype is used for calibrating the autopilot cameras or working out camera placement on the vehicle. This speculation was prompted by the fact that the Cybertruck Prototype appears to have imaging equipment. It makes perfect sense, especially when one considers the fact that the Cybertruck is unlike any other electric vehicle that Tesla has produced up until this point. The wheels and tires on this prototype are different from the production version. In most cases, we find that the newly manufactured wheels have a number of protrusions and openings. Online, a number of people voiced their disapproval of the new wheel and expressed their desire for Tesla to finally alter the wheel design when it came time to deliver the vehicle. The picture seems to confirm that Tesla's team is working diligently to complete the truck's final sensor and camera alignments in preparation for the production ramp, which is expected to begin in about a year, given that the deliveries of the Cybertruck are scheduled to begin in about that same amount of time. It is thrilling to observe a Cybertruck prototype operating in the wild and undergoing testing in the real world. It is a sign that Tesla is getting closer to releasing the vehicle that it has been developing. In an interview, Elon Musk stated that the Tesla team had gotten too carried away with anything, and he also hinted that he was going to bring a handful of the Cybertruck's original features to fruition. Musk and the dedicated Tesla team have continued to demonstrate to the world that they are the company that is solving humanity's issues by fighting for renewable energy and making electric vehicles affordable, fun, safe, and stylish. One more piece of positive information pertaining to the manufacturing of Cybertrucks is that Musk has confirmed the completion of assembly of a brand new 9,000-ton gigapress. This press has been in the process of being assembled, and it is anticipated that it will be delivered to Giga Texas any day now. It'll be put to use in the process of constructing the body of the Cybertruck. According to recent information that has been updated, there have been significant modifications made to the Cybertruck. These modifications include a much wider rear body, additional lighting on top, a new rack design to supplement the vault, and 6 wheels with 4 wheels on the back. The dashboard of the Cybertruck Prototype, which had a white rectangular marble-like appearance, has been replaced with a more traditional triangular shape and a black material that resembles the dashboard of Tesla's current vehicle lineup. This is the most notable change in the new interior, and it is also the one that stands out the most. In addition, the Cybertruck now has a screen that is located behind the steering wheel and is styled similarly to the one found in the Model S and Model X. In addition, the seats appear to be more production ready and have fewer sharp corners. A small rectangle-shaped piece has been added over the A pillar, which is most likely an attachment for screens that would function as side view mirrors. This change is in line with other minor modifications that have been made to Tesla's other vehicles. The redesigned Cybertruck is expected to feature a number of additional improvements, including, but not limited to, handleless doors, rear wheel steering, an opening leading from the bed to the rear seat, and a few other minor adjustments. The new rack and lighting features will also help to add more functionality to the truck. On top of that, they will provide an option that improves upon the more controversial triangular rear design. According to the information that was leaked by an insider, the Cybertruck will have a time of less than 2 seconds to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour. As a result of all of the developments that have taken place since Tesla unveiled the Cybertruck in 2019, the company's first truck is rapidly approaching the status of a once-in-a-lifetime product. This helps to explain why Elon Musk has described the Cybertruck as being Tesla's magnum opus. The number of reservations made for the Cybertruck has surpassed 1 million, and according to some estimates, that number could reach as high as 3 million. Because it has the potential to be such a huge deal in the world of electric trucks, Tesla has a lot of sway in the market right now because of it. In the history of the automotive industry, which spans more than 100 years, a Cybertruck will be the first vehicle made entirely of stainless steel to enter mass production. In addition, the vehicle will be the first of its kind to include an exoskeleton and will be bulletproof right out the box as a result of the utilization of 30 times cold-rolled stainless steel. Elon Musk made comments about the Cybertruck during the Tesla Model Y delivery event that took place in Giga Berlin. In those comments, he suggested that the futuristic truck might not begin customer delivery until late 2023 or even 2024. If we were to extrapolate from Tesla's launch of the Model Y at Giga Berlin, it would have taken the electric vehicle manufacturer approximately 4 months to go from the beginning of the Model Y pre-production to the beginning of customer deliveries, which started just a few days ago. This is a relatively recent development. They already had a blueprint of what to expect as they wrapped up Model Y production at Giga Berlin, because Tesla has already ramped up the volume production of the Model Y at 2 factories on 2 continents. Additionally, the Model Y is a vehicle that Tesla has already brought into production. We don't think that it is a stretch to see the pre-production phase of the Cybertruck taking 2 to 3 times longer than the Giga Berlin Model Y. And if this turns out to be accurate, it's unlikely that we will see a Cybertruck until late 2023. The persistent delays, on the other hand, do not bode well for the prospects of the Cybertrucks. The Rivian R1T and the GMC Hummer EV have recently hit the market, and the Ford F-150 Lightning is expected to arrive very soon after that. This has caused the electric truck industry to heat up. One could make the argument that they did not have the same sway as Tesla, particularly in terms of range and technology. But the longer people have to wait for the Tesla Cybertruck, the more time the competition has to close the gap between themselves and Tesla. So that's all for today's video. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to watch more videos like this one, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you will always be notified.